Hey everybody, welcome back to Burner Rubber Garage. It's 2020. I know it happened a month ago, but I'm just getting around to setting the goals for the channel, giving you guys that update. Last month was a little crazy. We don't need to hear too much about that. I'm here by the project that's going to be the big focus to start the year. I've got a lot of things on this I need to fix. Headlights, I had new headlights. They put some in. They just didn't look right. They were too modern. They showed the LED bulbs across the front and the top and the middle, and it had a beautiful halo ring, but they just didn't look right when they were off. They didn't really look right when they were on. They lit up the road beautifully. They were amazing. But sent those back. Got a better pair of headlights here that are going to be modern, yet still look old school. And that's what I like. I've also, I don't know if you can see in the camera there, we've got a leak. The radiator decided it's done. So I've got a new one of those coming. It's going to be a good upgrade anyways, because this radiator is either original or very much so like the original in the fact that it's just not really made to cool a big modified 350. That's okay though, we're going to take care of that. I've done fuel line. That's going to look and work perfectly. The old fuel line just looked pretty bad, like rotted and stuff like that. So we've got fuel line here. I want to take out and fix that gauge. So I know that I've got battery charging, so I'll need a volts meter in the cab. Some of the things I'd like to do that I don't know when and if. Fuel tank. Like to put a fuel tank under the bed. I don't like it behind my seat. Plus the new fuel tank gears me up for a Holley Sniper fuel injection system. That's a big if. That's pretty expensive, but with the new fuel tank that gives me a return line. Fuel injection, although it doesn't sound as good as carbureted, it is way more reliable. I like mine go out, turn it, let the pump go brrr, fire it right up. Just go. Better mileage, less emissions. I know the Nova was a big one. I'd fire the Nova up in a shop like this or a garage like this, filled with just like, just stink. Got that fuel injection on it. There's videos of that. Find them down below. Got that put on it. Doesn't even fill it. I mean, it still stinks, but it just doesn't fill the whole shop up with crappy smoke, and you're like, oh my gosh, open all the doors. Yeah, so light fuel injection for that. This one doesn't really stink as bad. The Nova's a big block, and I think it's got some seals and stuff. Anyways, that's another story. With this, though, I have named this project Frostbite. I think it's going to stick. The frost is because it's white. The bite because every time I take it out, something breaks and it bites me in the ass. It happens. Also like to get the heater fixed, possibly change up the exhaust, just some basic things that make the truck mine. What I dream it to be, how I dream it to sound, and how I want it to be as far as reliability goes. I think we can get it there. This is going to be a big one. We'll get this thing out on the road by March, guaranteed. We'll have a lot of the little stuff fixed. I've got to run some new wires and some other odds and ends like that. My goal is sometime in March. You notice I didn't say March 1st, end of March. It gives me a big window. Should be able to hit it, and I'll take you guys along for the ride. I'm going to try and change up my style a little bit. I'm not going to show you every single little thing like I've done in the past. One, it's super time consuming and slow for me to get parts on, and a lot of you guys don't seem to care about that. There's one particular vehicle I will continue to do that with, and that's the 97 Suburban. A lot of those vehicles are now starting to break, and the fixed videos are what kind of motivates me to come back out here. People are saying, thank you, you saved me, I was stuck. Kinds like that. You can see them in the comments, especially on that won't shift out of park video. That is a big motivation for me to keep doing them on that. This, I mean, if you're out and about and this is your daily driver and it breaks, you probably know what you're doing and can fix it. But I will take you along, show you anything I found difficult, or maybe tips and tricks to help you. A little bit of the process. I don't think I'm going to film every single thing as I do it and stuff like that. So you'll probably see a little shorter video out of me. I'd also like to do, this is one of the channel goals, I'd like to get in the habit of doing a live stream, whether that's by myself, commenting with you guys, with another person, kind of having the banter back and forth, still commenting with you guys. I don't want to just get up there and chat. I don't. I want some sort of interaction with either you guys or somebody else who comes up here with me. So that's one thing I'd like to do, at least a couple live streams, try it out. My goal for the channel is to get to 4,000. That's my goal. I think that's one that can happen. 4,000 subscribers. I'd like to see a little longer watch time as well. And from that, a big goal, I mean, if we really hit stride, would be to hit 5,000, because that's a big milestone. That's a big stepping stone on the way to 10. Right now we're almost to 3,000. We're just about a month, probably a month and a half off of that. I think if we ramp things up, especially once this gets rolling for the year, I think we'll see some more subscribers. Hopefully you guys like it. If you don't, let me know. If you don't like what I'm doing or you think there's some way to improve, I'd like to hear that. If you don't like what I'm doing, it's probably just going to go one ear and out the other. But if you've got a way for me to improve angles, camera, whatever that can be, let me know. I know when I film with the GoPro, it absolutely has terrible audio, especially if it's in the gimbal. But otherwise, it's shaky. So I'm trying to work through that. We got a lot of fun things. Some of the things I'd like to see happen on the channel, there's a certain project that I've been looking for since I moved out here. So we're talking almost 2 years now. And I can't find the right one. It's got a very picky on this one because this is something that I think is going to be a lot of fun. It also has the most potential of anything I've done in the past to even street racing to get picked up by the police and probably impounded or taken. So I really get one shot at it, but I still want to make it count. So it's something I wanted to do since I moved out here and saw these roads. I'm like, man, these are perfect for this. I just got to find it. So hopefully when you guys see that, that might be a live stream reveal. I don't know, or at least a premiere video, because that's another thing I'd like to do, a few premiere videos now and then. So that way I'm watching it with you for the first time. And it's just one of those things that I think would be fun to interact more with you guys, because the videos get views, not all at once. So I wouldn't get to interact with everybody, but that's one thing I'd like. I think you'll see also a new project car come on, which is going to be a lot of fun. I like those. And the sad thing I think you'll see this year is I think you'll see a car to go. It's been a little while since I've let go of one, and it is tough because I enjoy every vehicle I have. Some vehicles, such as this guy, don't make the cut all the time as far as getting filmed. I still go out and use them. There's just not a lot going on with it. The car is not perfect, because I mean, yeah, I'd love to get a full exhaust on that 5.0 and push it over 600 horse with a nice tune. But it's just not where my interest is. I got money and I want to put it into this. I want this truck. This is my dream truck. That's a dream car. I mean, I just want to be over 600 to the rear. That would be amazing. The other thing, let me move out of the way here. This bike has not even been on the channel, and I've owned it for several years. I didn't do a release video. It's just like my little hidden gem. But what I would like to do this year as well, and this might happen every other week, I'd like to take a vehicle, walk around it with you guys, go over it. Some of the projects that I still have, or cars that I still have, haven't made an appearance for over a year. They've just been sitting, chilling. I use them. Things break, they sit, I fix them, I use them. I just haven't filmed them. They need to get filmed. I want to see which ones pique your interest, because that's, once I get this project done, that's what I'm going to move to. Whether it's the Camaro, the Nova, a new project, the Mustang, the Fox Body, the Suburban. I mean, there's a lot of different things we can switch to. This is my goal for the first part of the year. This is going to be my focus, Project Frostbite. And I can't wait to get it to the point where we go out, cruise it, we do some chatting, whatever, just some driving vlogs, stuff like that. One thing I would like to see come out of this year for me is to reignite some passion inside about getting out there, even when it's cold, and working on stuff. Even if it means I stay up till midnight, 1, 2, 3 in the morning to get something done. That's where I'd like to get, and bring you guys along for the ride. Friday night, out here wrenching. Yeah, maybe I don't have a buddy over that night or whatever, but I'm out here wrenching, getting it done, taking you guys along, showing you the highs, showing you the lows, showing you the success, because it always gets done. Just some takes longer than others. One thing I'd like to say is thank you for subscribing, all the new subscribers. We keep growing at a steady pace. I'd like to see that pace increase, but I think for that to happen, I need to put more effort in. So I need to increase my effort to increase my output. Again, if you haven't, please subscribe. Hit that little bell so it notifies you. Hit that thumbs up. If you haven't commented before, please throw one down below too. I try to respond to all comments. I do miss some. Some people are kind of, some comments don't make any sense. I still try to make sense of them and comment. But leave a comment down below. Love to hear from you. Like to hear you had one of these growing up. You have a Coleman. You're thinking about doing this to your Coleman, your Suburban. I love to hear that. I love to hear it. So if you can, help me grow this channel. We'll hopefully do a live stream in a couple weeks. That'll be the first one. It's going to be a little weird. We'll see how it goes. That's all I can say is we'll see how it goes. We'll get lights on this, new radiator, fix the volts gauge, turn the steering wheel so it's not upside down as we're going down the road. We're going to fix a few odds and ends on this, get it ready to go. Then we'll take it out, and then we'll probably start working on the heater, the fuel tank, stuff like that. So thank you for watching. Thanks for everything. I look forward to 2020. It's going to be a good year, busy year. As always, work is busy, but this is also, I need to treat this like at the after work job, like a second job, so I come out here and do it. It would be probably the best job in the world if that was my job, to just be wrenching on cars, projects that are mine. That would be awesome to get paid to do that. But anyways, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.